Welcome you guys, welcome to the call. And I'm sorry for the confusion on the call number. And we will record this portion of it. We won't record any questions afterwards, but um, you know, you guys can then send it out to people that we messed up on. And I apologize. And we're going to do another one of these later. So hopefully they can join us again, or we can just do a one-on-one or whatever, but we will make it up to you. So I am so sorry. So anyway, my name is Reagan Dean. I am a presidential marketing director with the Juice Plus company. I have been with Juice Plus for over 17 years. And I am going to ask you guys to mute yourself if you have some furniture moving going on in the background. And maybe I can grab you real quick. Okay, so anyway, I've been with the company for over 17 years, and tonight we just want to give you guys a little peek at an opportunity that we feel is awesome, because obviously I've been doing this for 17 years. I think it's awesome. I love that I've been able to impact so many lives, thousands and thousands of lives over all of these 17 years, and I never thought I would be where I am today, which is crazy amazing. And you know, there's a lot of people now that are really interested in looking at a different way of being able to maybe make some extra income, maybe help in providing for the family, maybe having some, you know, vacation money and some things like that. And maybe if you're like me, you're wanting to do something that makes a difference. And I love when the mission and the money get married, and that's what happened for me here. And when I first started, I was super, super skeptical. And what happened was the more that I dug and the more that I experienced our products, which Jena is going to be sharing about our products, the more I fell in love with what I was doing and wanted other people to know about it. So tonight we've got a bunch of moms, some stepmoms, some dog moms, just some amazing women that are going to be sharing with you a little bit about our industry, our products, our company, and then our mission, and why we get so excited about being able to do what we do. So I get to share a little bit about the mission, and I am going to share my screen. Hopefully it works this time. Hold on a second. Got a little bit of background noise. Let's see if I can capture that. Okay. One thing I do love is that we get to do this with our families, and it's all good and always all okay. So, okay, so I don't know if you may be somebody that you know, has ever considered doing something in direct sales or network marketing or anything like that. For me, my husband and I have always worked for ourselves. We own lots of different companies in land development. When I first started with Juice Plus 17 years ago, we owned one of the largest home builders in Denver, and I wasn't really looking for something else to do. But I also had 2 young kids, and I wanted to be able to be home with my kids and still have something that was kind of exciting that made my brain be able to work other than everything being red, green, yellow, and blue. Okay. So when I first heard about Juice Plus, it didn't make sense to me. I was super skeptical. And what I found out was when the product was just food, and I knew as a mom, my kids needed more of the fruits and vegetables. And I was also training for some athletic events in cycling, and I knew I needed more fruits and vegetables. And so what happened was we kind of got started, and I had done 7 other direct sales experiences. And most of the time, if you've done that before, it kind of makes sense to do that because you get a better price or whatever. And, you know, none of those were really anything that I felt like I could wrap my heart and my energy around until I found Juice Plus. And when I found Juice Plus, it made sense because I could help other moms raise their families healthier than what they were doing. And I knew the struggles I was having, and I knew all of the moms that I knew were having those same struggles. So for me, I was going to share it anyway. So I might as well have been part of the team. And Sue Conhood is going to share a little bit more about the company, but I loved that this was something that I could do right alongside everything else I was doing, being a mom and working and, you know, training for my athletic events and things like that. So, but I want to share with you a little bit about our industry. One is our industry is growing. The direct sales industry is a $35.4 billion industry. It's even bigger than that now. Every 2 years is when they put those statistics out. So at the end of 2020, you'll see that. But we have grown so much since I got started with Juice Plus, and more people are looking for a way to really take control of their finances and being able to control their time. And for me, that was a really darn big deal. When we look at the categories that are in our industry, wellness is the largest category. So, Juice Plus was positioned right in the right place for people that, were wanting to get healthy. And we've seen that grow even since. I mean, if you think back, even 5-10 years ago, how much more aware are people of their health now? A lot more aware. They're wanting to be healthier. They don't want to go down that road that they've seen their parents go, with the early diabetes and heart disease and things like that. We've seen the growth of things like organic foods and, all these health different ideas. And so the wellness industry is huge, and it continues to grow even faster than some of the other segments. Okay, as far as a breakdown of, how many people are actually in this industry, well, last time they counted in 2018, we had 6.2 million people that were in direct sales, and we had 1 million that were full-time working 30 or more hours a week, and we had 5.2 million who were working part-time, less than 30 hours a week. And I love that, because how many jobs can you really go to and say, I get to choose if I want to work full-time or part-time? Either they have that position or they don't. And you can kind of scale up or scale back depending on what it is that fits into your lifestyle and your needs at the time. More than 30, I just hit that wrong button. More than 36.6 million people are customers in this direct sales industry. And so there's a lot of people that will just be people that want to get a better price. So there's 10.4 million of them. And then there's 26.2 million preferred customers, people that, are just customers. And then as far as demographics of who is in direct sales, mostly women right now, though we are starting to see more and more men come into direct sales. And the largest groups are in the younger categories, the mom groups. And that's why we love to talk to moms, because moms love to help other moms, and moms love to make some extra income too. Okay, positive view from consumers. So a lot of people worry about, oh my gosh, what are people going to think of me? Well, actually, we know based on all of the studies that have been done that consumers kind of like being able to support people in their small businesses, and they like the personalized service that direct sellers provide. And a lot of the business that's being done right now is being done using a social media channel. So that's great, because you can do it from anywhere. In fact, today, I usually live in Denver, but my girlfriend, who's actually on my Juice Plus team, she jokingly asked if I wanted to come up and watch her baby ducks and chickens and gather the eggs and a hound dog and a fish for 2 weeks while they were at Lake Powell. And my husband and I said, sure, why not? So we've been able to come up and enjoy Steamboat, and really my day hasn't changed from if I had been at home. So a lot of people are looking for that flexibility, and you certainly can get it in this industry. Okay, again, most people, especially today, and couldn't stress it more than right now with people, not being able to work. But this is before these statistics. I'm sure these are higher. 77% of Americans are interested in a flexible entrepreneurial income earning opportunity. And I think after all of the things that happened with people getting laid off and quarantined and all of that, that probably people are even more interested now in being able to do something that people are interested in, where they can earn some extra income while being at home. And direct selling is also seen as favorable, and people are looking to do more of that gig economy stuff. Okay, so what are the startup costs compared to other options? Well, some people say, well, I'm going to be a realtor, or I'm going to go drive for Uber, or I'm going to own some apartments, or I'm going to start a franchise. Okay, those are kind of your other options to be able to kind of work for yourself, unless you have a whole bunch of money and want to start a company and you have the, the wherewithal and know how to do that. So when you look at the cost, even if you look at just being a realtor, the startup cost for direct selling on average is $82.50. Juice Plus is, by the way, $52. Okay. So it's pretty inexpensive and the return on investment is exponential. It's fantastic. So just to kind of sum up my piece here, this is a look at our compensation plan, and we get paid 5 different ways. One is we get lots of reward money. So when we achieve a new position, there's reward money. And in fact, just from start to finish, there's over $109,000 of just bonuses that you can get. All of our positions are permanent. Once you achieve one, you never have to re-qualify for it. You never fall back down the marketing plan and have to start over. We also get benefits and incentives. We get commissions. We also get sales profit. So, kind of depending on where you are in the marketing plan, you can earn quite a bit of income. So a lot of people that get started just want to get a great price on their own products that they're purchasing. Maybe like me, this is how I started. I thought, well, I'm going to probably share it with, the girls that I'm riding my bike with anyway. They might as well get it from me. Maybe it covers the cost of your own products. That's kind of what I was thinking. But what I found was that everybody that I knew needed more fruits and vegetables, and their kids especially. Kids are growing up in the most toxic environment in the history of mankind. And so most people were very interested in what I had to share with them. And I was just having to share the information. And so for me, it only took me 2 years to get from partner to national marketing director. And that gave me a full medical benefits package. I get holiday bonuses every single year. There's a bunch of trips that I get to go on with the company. I get to go to fancy dinners that are all lovely things that the company does for us. But I was actually able to create a career, and I wasn't expecting that, but it has, fast forward, been amazing. My husband is also now a national marketing director. I've moved up into here, and we get to enjoy the benefits of that while at the same time loving that we've impacted so many people. And we get thank you letters all the time from people that are like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for whatever it was, because we put fruits and vegetables into their family's diet, and they started to get the benefits of their bodies reacting to that. And or people that have joined our team that all of a sudden, we had a mama who an extra couple $100 a month was actually able to maybe cover a tuition, or if they worked really hard and they got to national marketing director too, maybe they were actually able to create a career. So the possibilities are really endless, and it's kind of up to you on if you want to do a little bit. We love you, because we couldn't touch your mom without you. And if you want to do a lot, then you can create an amazing opportunity for yourself. So with that, I am going to turn it over to Jena to share a little bit more about our products.
Thank you, Reagan. So I heard about Juice Plus about 13 years ago now, and I'm so blessed that I heard about it when I did. I'm a mom of 4 boys. They are 10, 6, and I have twins who are 3. And I am lucky enough to have used Juice Plus as a prenatal instead of a prenatal. I didn't use them at all. So I had all of the nutrition on board for all 3 of my pregnancies. And when I first heard about Juice Plus, it made total sense because my husband was not touching anything green at the time. And back then we were young and constantly on the go. So it just made absolute sense, fit into our lifestyle. And when we wanted to start a family, obviously, as I mentioned, it was just, it was a no-brainer. And I was nervous about my twin pregnancy. I was very afraid that they were going to end up in the NICU, and no time in the NICU. They came home with us 2 days later, and the timing of Juice Plus was just perfect. And so I'm going to share what Juice Plus is. Juice Plus is just whole food. It's in a capsule. It's vine ripened, picked at the height of ripeness, right off the vine, and then it's it's juice. So they take out the sugar, water, and salt, and freeze it at a special temperature that keeps all the enzymes alive. The enzymes, phytonutrients, all of those vitamins that are found in food, that's what you're getting. So you're getting all of that, about 40 plants, vegetables, berries, fruit, grains in a capsule or chewable. So it's just as simple as that. These are our capsules. We also have them, same thing, just a different form. A lot of my adult friends take these too, but these are perfect for kids and really easy on the go. My kids, knock on wood, we have seen our share of, colds and flus, especially this year, but we didn't miss any school. And I know it's because they have a very strong immune system. They have this amazing food right on board with them. And it's just as simple as that. We know what we eat can benefit our body in just amazing ways. So we have our complete shake, chocolate and vanilla, just another easy way to get all of that good stuff on the go. We also have some bars here. My kids ate up all of the chocolate ones, so unfortunately I don't have those to show you, but we have those. And then we have an amazing plant-based omega. And if you haven't taken an omega, this is one that you're going to want to get on board with. It's all plant-based. There's no fish involved. So it's just the plants that the fish eat, which is ingenious. Our fisheries are being overfished. It's not good for the environment. And so this just kind of skips that. It's full spectrum, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. That's cold press, which means, you're not going to be burping up fish oil or anything disgusting like that. This is wonderful. And I can get my kids to take this too. So it's amazing stuff. Definitely check that out. And then we have our tower garden, and I wish mine was behind me. It's on the other side of the yard right now, but that's just an amazing way to grow your own food because you are growing it. You know what's going into it. No herbicides, no pesticides, just a tower that holds about 20 different plants. There's no dirt involved. It's less water and it actually grows faster. It's something that the kids can really get involved with. So those are amazing right now, especially since most of us are at home and it's been hard to get, that fresh produce that we need and want. Hasn't been easy to get at the time. So I knew in my heart that when I heard about Juice Plus, all this amazing stuff, it's so easy. Everybody needs this. If you think about what you ate yesterday, there's no way that you got 40 plants into your body. And we know how important it is. We know what it does in the body. It's backed by the research. And I knew that I wanted all of my loved ones to take it. And so that's why I decided to share it, was that I could help people get healthier, do something that truly matters, and earn an income at the same time. And so I was able to retire from my full-time job and be at home with my 4 boys. And, it's been truly remarkable. I've been able to school them and not have to, I became a homeschool mom all of a sudden, and I was able to do that on the fly, and it was easy. One of them broke an arm today. Boys will do that. And so I was able to run out, get him taken care of. And, I didn't have to quickly scramble to find childcare. I'm able to be the one to be there for them. And I'm just so blessed to be able to do that. So I think I'm Reagan. I'm sorry. I'm passing it over to Sue now.
Yes, you are, Miss Jena. And thank you, Jena. And thank you, Reagan, also for that wonderful, wonderful explanation thus far. And my name is Susan Conhood. I'm a qualifying senior sales coordinator with the Juice Plus company. And I first heard about Juice Plus about 13 years ago. And I've always worked for myself in the fitness industry. I'd worked with 2 other companies as well in the direct marketing. And I just found that with the company, I wanted to look at Juice Plus as the company. And this is really what I found about it. Our company's been in business for 50 years. We've enjoyed double-digit growth for the past 15 years. And we've been debt-free, which means the company has the resources to be innovative. It's in a great position to take advantage of the growing wellness industry, with actually improved or even new products, which our Omegas are a newer product. They've come out in the last 2 years. And our Tower Gardens came out 6 years ago. So we've been able to be in that position as a company to bring those to market. And the company goal is to have $1 billion in sales over the next 5 years, which is pretty darn important when you're going to be joining a business. And as a personal trainer, I have to say, and a fitness instructor, it truly made sense to me to share Whole Food Juice Plus with my customers and to get myself involved, my husband, everybody that I knew. It just made sense to me. And then with the company, I can really say to you, when people ask me about it as a company, to join it, to be involved with it, they were always thinking, well, is it worth my time? And I would say to them, well, this is a virtual business that can be operated anywhere, anytime, outside of the rat race, and certainly a minimal investment of time and $52 annually can certainly quickly become profitable. And people will say to me, well, can I do this? And I would say, well, yes, you can. We certainly have a simple system with room for your own creativity. We allow you to set the pace as we support you. There are no quotas, no minimums, and there's certainly no inventory to carry. I must say that when I was first involved with 2 other companies in the past, it required you to purchase a large amount of product, and then hopefully you were able to resell that product. And in this case, our Juice Plus company, they really do all the work for us. Our job is strictly to go out, to sell, to market, to share. The company will then, they will actually ship the product to the end customer. They'll collect the money from that customer and the taxes. So really, your job is not to run around and deliver product to people. It's not to figure out with your calculator how much tax do I have to charge somebody if I go to their house? Do I have to collect a check? Those kinds of things. And there was none of that. So to me, as a business, this was just easy, simple. They're paying me to go out and sales and market a wonderful whole food product, which just made sense. And personally, I just say to people, if you're interested in our company, it's a gold standard company. Come, be involved with us, learn, and you can certainly share Juice Plus with anybody. It doesn't matter where they are in the world. As I said, we're with 20 countries. So if you've got reps that are in Italy, if you've got reps that are in Australia, absolutely fine. We can share all over the world. And that has made it an exciting business for me and for the people that I've been speaking to about getting involved. So it's all about that. And I think I'm passing everything along to, who am I passing everything on to? Let's see. Oh, Ellen. Ellen goes to tell us a little bit more about our mission. You take it away, Ellen.
Oh my gosh, I love you guys, and it's so good to see you tonight. I just feel like it's been such a great, crazy few months, and I'm always grateful to reconnect with this community. And, you know, my job tonight is really to wrap this up on the topic of mission. And there's so many things that attracted me to the Juice Plus, you know, gig, whatever you want to call it. The product was stellar, did stellar things for my health. The $50 a year franchise was a no-brainer. There's nothing to lose. The people here and the healthy living consciousness really hooked me. It's empowered me to go so much further with my own healthy living journey and my own journey as an entrepreneur through this virtual franchise, because, you know, we're all better together. And that's kind of a cliche thing to say right now, but it's really true in this community. And, you know, at the end of the day, I think for most of us, we would share Juice Plus if we didn't get paid a dime for it, because we know how valuable it is for people's health from womb to tomb. And really that mission that we're on to help people live healthier lives is more important than ever where we sit in 2020, which for most of us in our entire lifetimes might be the craziest year we ever lived through. You guys, that stress takes a toll on our health on a cellular level. And with Juice Plus, we are giving people life-giving nutrition in capsules that they can put in themselves, their kids, their elderly parents, their loved ones. And we have a franchise system that people can quickly launch and start making a few $100s a month and working up to making a few $1,000s a month. And that difference in income is life-changing on so many levels as well. Not just things like paying a couple bills or maybe keeping a family paying their mortgage during tight times. What it does to your confidence to build something like this and how it transforms you on a personal level is a journey that if you talk to anybody who's been here for a couple of years, they can tell you, like, it's really transformed them inside. It's made them a better human being. It has challenged them in ways that they never thought they'd be challenged. And so I really believe our mission is to inspire healthy living around the world. And that living healthier on every level is so key right now. And setting that example for others. As we do that, we can attract some amazing people who want the same thing into our mission with us. And therefore we can impact more lives. And as you do that, your paycheck is really just a measuring stick for how many people that you're talking to. And, you know, my journey through this in 14 years, this has grown with my life like nothing else. I mean, a lot of us get to this age and you've outgrown some friends, maybe a marriage, maybe, you know, some other communities that you used to hang out with. Juice Plus just keeps growing with us and the income keeps coming along in life with us. And I just want to end this by saying that, you know, if you're not doing this already, why not? You need to get started yesterday. There's no reason not to. I jumped into this knowing like nothing except it was $50 and somebody figured out how to put fruits and vegetables in a capsule. It's one of those spontaneous decisions I made in life that I'm so thankful for, because today, you know, I was able to stay home with my boys for 13 years while they were little. I was also able to take the skills that I got here and go into a really awesome media strategist job that I love. I get to still do Juice Plus, but you guys, that Juice Plus income is going to pay for my son to go to one of the best private schools that the state of Colorado has to offer this fall. And that totally changes his future. So what I want you to think about as we end tonight is, what's your personal mission? What's your bigger mission? Whatever it is, go. Just like, what are you waiting for? You know, if your mission is like, you know what, my whole family has always been sick. That's all we've ever known is fat and sick and miserable. I'm going to be different. It stops with me. Then go. Like, there's nothing holding you back. If you have lived paycheck to paycheck forever and you would like to have more, go. There's nothing holding you back. Okay. So that's what kind of community that you're invited into. And I'm just so grateful to be part of it. And I mean, these amazing women that you've heard from, like, so much gratitude for you all, because I am better for working alongside you and being friends with you through this journey. So thank you everyone for joining us tonight.
All right. If anybody has